In this video, I would like to have a recap of the stock market trends in the past week, as well as an outlook for some potential developments in the coming week. And remember, next week is going to be Christmas, so the market is going to be closed on Thursday, Christmas Day. So let's dive right into today's video. So last week, after the market closed on Friday, December the 12th, I said that it's going to consolidate for at least 2 more days before dropping, which means SQQ should rip upward from there, which it did. However, I overlooked the downward trend on SQQ since December the 17th, which I must apologize for because this is still a significant drop, even though it should not be as big as this drop right here. And looking at this drop, it should still last for a bit longer because on the 3-minute chart on QQ at close this past Friday, the 19th, there was a small bottom forming, which means at least Monday it should open higher upward, which means SQQ can still see a short-term dip, and it should not dip below the secondary support, which it's a strong support at this point. And this price level is around 65.5. And the main stock that I'm watching that would give rise to a further bounce on the overall market is NVDA, because it has not bounced as much as the other stocks. If you look at Tesla has bounced this much, and you look at Apple, it's still at a relatively high level, and Google is the same thing. So NVIDIA needs a strong bounce, and know that this is going to be a bounce only because the trend on the inverse side that was kicked off at the end of October was because of this historical bottom on the 2-hour and the 3-hour chart on the inverse side. And now on the upright index, there is only a small bottom on the 3-hour chart as well as the 2-hour chart. So this is not the start of another bull market. It's only a step back on the inverse index to find a secondary support. So I hope that's helpful to make your trade decisions, and I will see you in the next video.